Okay, in this video, I'm going to be wearing this cap. And the reason being is because I have a little tuffy bit on top of my head that will not go down. The amount of wax and gel I've put on it, it is not going down. So I'm just going to put this hat on, okay? So that way you can still see my face and, you know, I don't look like a little alien with a little antennae on top of my head, okay? So what we're going to do is this is part 3 of trading psychology. So this is the last video of the 3-part series talking about trading psychology, and a lot of you have loved this mini series, mainly because I've kind of opened up about my highs and lows with learning to trade and also being a profitable trader. So if you want me to talk more about it, let me know in the comments. I definitely reckon it is a subject that is not talked about at all, because you know, the reason why most people are not successful on the charts is down to trading psychology. They're chasing trades, you know, they have anxiety, they lack confidence, you know, they have that fear of, am I doing the right thing? You know, they blow accounts, they chase trades, and it's just a subject that is not talked about. And I would definitely say that every single trader out there, doesn't matter if you're professional, you're beginner, you've got years of experience or you haven't, everyone goes through this battle, and it is a subject that we should talk about definitely a lot more, because we all go through it. You know, we all go through it, and some of them, you know, go through that kind of long time learning to get out the other side, and some people just literally give up because of that reason. So we're going to have a trading session, Mogwai reversal strategy, and I'm going to tell you my highs and lows in the charts. Now, one definitely low part when I was learning to trade. Now, most people, right, this is going to be, you're going to sit there and think, okay, that's interesting. My kind of down part of trading, when I kind of, my most low part in trading was not actually when I was blowing accounts or losing trades consecutively. You know, putting money in account and then blowing it, putting money in account and blowing it. That wasn't actually my worst time, because for me, that is my own fault. You know, when I lose trades or I blow an account, it is my responsibility. That's my fault. It's nobody else's, my fault. And when you accept that everything you do on the charts is your own responsibility, then you actually improve. Someone said to me the other day, a BD member actually said that you can't control the market, but you can control what you do. So when you blow an account or you have losses, it's normally because of your own fault. So I can't sit there and say that was a low point in my trading, because it's a learning curve. I know the mistakes I did. I chased trades. I didn't use a stop loss. I, you know, stacked my trades and then kind of martingale to try and get myself out of those situations. Those are all of my faults. It's not the market. It is me. My actual worst moment in trading, and I hate this. This is one of the reasons why I refuse to go back to it, is when I used to chase strategies, right? How many of you lot have been in that cycle where you go round and round? You get really excited. Oh my God, I'm going to buy this new course. I'm going to buy this new EA or Indicate or whatever. I'm so excited. You buy it, you try it, you trade it, or you watch the videos, you implement it on the charts, and it just doesn't work. That feeling is so soul killing. It's so depressing, because it's like, I thought this was it. I thought I was going to make it now, and reality hits you. It's not. And then you go around in circles. It's like learning support and resistance. If you were to put support and resistance in YouTube, there must be like 100 million videos. There's probably enough content on support and resistance. You could watch it for your entire life. Where do you start? So what I've come to learn is just don't look what other people are doing. Don't even bother searching it, because you will just you get your knickers in a twist, you'll confuse yourself. It's not worth it. The amount of people that say, you need to try this, or you need to add this to the binary destroyer, or you need to learn this. And it's like, no, because where do you stop? If something already works, why do you need to change it? If it's not working for you, right, it's not the strategy, it's you. You need to work out where you're going wrong. Constantly changing. I hated that. This is why, as you know, all I trade is the binary destroyer, right? I will refuse to do anything else, because the moment I was to put something like SMC in YouTube, oh my God, there are millions of videos. Where do you start? You know what I mean? And then you just go around in circles. You watch one video, it's not working. You watch another, it's not working. It's like, I wish I just hadn't gone down this path. I should have just stuck at what I was doing, but just focusing more on, improving as a trader rather than just changing. So for me, that was my worst time of my learning, because it was just basically a good year of just going round in circles and nothing's working for you. I used to hate that. That's why I just stick at the same thing. So, hang on, I've just got a setup here. Okay, first of all, I'm not gonna take this setup. This is a nice little sell with the so Mogwai reversal strategy, if you know what we're doing here. There's a nice little sell here. Now, this is actually beautifully with the trend. Now, see what I'm doing here? Simple method. Now, you won't believe the amount of people that say, oh, Mogwai reversal, you need to add this, you need to look at the higher time frames. And it's like, why? Something so simple that works, don't change it, right? Because if you change, you don't stop. It lacks discipline. You might think as a person that you are improving something. The only thing you should improve is yourself, not on the charts, right? The charts is the charts. The strategy is the strategy. Like, look at this setup here. Where's my thing so I can draw? Here we go here, right? This is a nice trade with the trend. Yeah, you see this? Look, double top pattern, right? There is an area of support, right? We've created a low. There is the lower high, right? There is the lower low. This is the lower high. This is clearly, when I got this signal, is with the trend. Now, would I take this trade? No, because it doesn't meet my rules, okay? It's touched the EMA. Now, most people will take that trade because they just will. It's just human psychology, fear of missing out. I want to make some money here. Not me. I'm not interested. I'll tell you another thing that was a big eye-opener for me in trading, and this is also refers to life as well, is that the only person that wants you to make money in this industry is you. You are the only person that wants to make money, right? Improving your life, supporting your family, having the dream life that you want. The only person that cares about that is you. Nobody else gives a monkey, because everybody else is selfish. Remember what I said on the last video? Selfish game. The only person that wants to benefit is you. Everybody else just wants to take your money. Brokers want your money. Prop firms want your money. Liquidity providers want your money. Institutions want your money. People selling courses want your money, which is kind of funny because I sell courses, but I think I'm very reasonable. I do, and it's not necessarily I want people's money, because I actually enjoy teaching people to trade. As you know, I have a lot of passion doing it. But obviously teaching people to trade is not free. It's a lot of time and effort. The indicators, servers, websites, online course, everything, right? But you need to understand in life that if you're not happy with your life, right, the only person that's going to improve that is you. Everyone else they don't care. They don't care. They might say, oh, I care, I'll be there for you. They're not. Everybody's selfish, right? Everybody wants you to fail in this industry apart from you. And this actually goes on in life as well. When you understand that the whole world evolves around taking money from people, right? You look at stuff in a different way. My mate said to me last week, oh, Jamie, I've just got accepted on a mortgage. The bank's going to lend me 400 grand. They're going to help me out. I can get 400 grand to buy a house. And I thought, they're not helping you out. They're just giving you a mortgage because they want your money. They want you to be in debt to them, so you pay them interest. That's literally what it is. And I said to him, okay, how about this? I'll give you 400 grand, okay? But in return, I want the deeds to your house. So if you don't pay the house, I want the house. But I will give you a better interest rate than the bank. And he said, no, I'm not doing that, Jamie, because you're just making money off me. I said, well, that's what the bank's doing. They're not helping you. They're not trying to say, oh, we're there to support you. They just want your money. They want you to use them. So, top tip with trading is always look at it as like everyone wants you to fail apart from you, right? So you need to focus on you, because like I said, if you were to put, 100% win ratio strategy in YouTube, there will literally be millions of videos, because they want you to click on those videos. They want you to sign up to their courses or buy whatever, right? But you need to, and this is what I would say, is when I come to Googling stuff on YouTube or whatever, I look for a specific answer. So I'll have a question in my head. How do I trade futures, for example? I'll put that on YouTube, and all I'm interested in is looking for the answers. What platform to use? How do I do it? How do I work out contracts? Ticks. What are the symbols for futures? Stuff like that. Okay, I'm not bothered about what they're kind of telling me or how good they are at trading. I'm looking for a specific answer. And that's what you need to do. Focus on yourself. Do not be distracted by other people. Because if you look at what this guy's doing over here, right, it's not a good sign, okay? So that's another top tip that I learned, is that the only person that wants you to benefit is yourself, right? The only one that wants to make you profitable is yourself. No one else cares. And that, for me, was a big eye-opener, because it made me realize that the only person that's going to get me out of this situation and going to make me a profitable trader is me. No one else is going to just turn up on a white horse and just give me the answers. I have to find the answers. I have to learn how to read the charts, and watching millions of videos isn't going to fix that. For example here, right, what makes me better traders than most people is not because I've watched millions of videos. It's because I've spent hours on the charts, building up the confidence, knowing what I'm looking at. There's people out there that know more than me, right? I mean, people sometimes say, oh, you are professional. I'm not a professional trader, literally, okay? And I'm not claiming I am. But I don't think you need to be professional. What does a label that says professional actually mean? Nothing. It means nothing. It's just a label, okay? What matters is what you put here, what you do here, okay? That's the key thing. I tell you, I'm just waiting for some setups to happen because price is literally going sideways at the minute. As you know, I'm just waiting for a setup to happen. I tell you a very good thing, this for me, and this memory is like it happened literally yesterday, and this was like 7-8 years ago. I used to live in a flat. When I first learned to trade, I was living in a 2-bedroom flat with my rabbit, and I had a laptop which was given to me by my dad, but the screen was cracked. So I used to connect the screen. I'll put a picture up on here so you can see. And I used to connect the laptop to my TV, right? And I used to trade off a platform called, I wonder if it is, was it Free Charts? Let me just see, www.freecharts.com. I wonder if it's still there. Free Charts. So I used to use, no, there you go, Free Charts. Doesn't work no more. Free Charts. Online trading, what's this? Okay, it doesn't work. So I used to use a platform called Free Charts, right? And I no joke, this was my biggest moment ever. So I remember drawing a support line on the charts, and I literally watched price bounce off it. It was like this, bounce, like that. And I thought, oh my God, I was so happy because during that time I was doing I was, signing up to signal companies. I'd buy a signal company, the signals weren't working. I was just going around in circles. I hated it. And I thought, I need to learn this. And I remember I was learning support and resistance, and I draw this line and price bounced off it. And I was like, oh my God, that's the moment I knew that I could at least predict the market. And that for me was a big, big, big eye-opener. That, I still remember it now, in the back of my mind. When everyone asked me what was my moment, that was it. Obviously, yes, making money and doubling accounts was good. But, that comes from, when you start doubling account, I might get a setup here. No, I'm not going to get a setup. When you double accounts and stuff like that, that naturally just happens. You can tell when you start building confidence. You can tell when you're kind of in that right place, that right state of mind when it comes to trading. And, when you get to there, because a lot of people have this idea that you just watch a video or buy something and you become successful overnight. I'm going to get a setup here. No, I'm not. And it doesn't work like that. It takes a lot of confidence building, right? It's like what I said at the start. Hang on here. I'm going to get a setup here. Now, I won't take this trade because price is going sideways. See here? Price is going sideways. So I'm not going to take that trade, okay? Now, this trade might win, okay? And was I right? And let's see if price goes down. Yes, you see, looks like price is going down, which it is maybe, yeah, you see price is going down. So you see what I've done now? There's two setups that I have not took and both of them are won. Look at that. Does that bother me? No, not at all. Because they just don't meet my rules. They're not the sort of setups I would take, right? I don't feel disheartened about that. I don't feel embarrassed because I should have took them on this video. Just don't meet the rules. Simple. And that's the way you should be. You know, have that confidence building. It is it's definitely a subject that not a lot of people teach. And what I definitely found with teaching people to trade over the years is their flaws as a human tend to kind of manifest onto the charts. You know, if you suffer from anxiety or you can't handle emotion, most of that comes onto the charts. All right, here we go. Here's a setup that I would take. Now, this trade, let me just turn this off. Turn this off here. I am going to take this trade. Okay, why would I take this trade? Okay, well, we got a double top pattern there. Double bottom pattern. Okay, so it tells me we've gone from a downtrend to an uptrend. Okay, there is the previous high. We've just broken that high just there. So I assume we've come back down, retouched this area just there, as you can see. Okay, so, you know, it's quite simple. It's nothing complicated, right? It's just marking up the highs and lows, the confidence building. Okay, so I'm going to take a buy here. Now, I'm going to go for, where's my charts gone? Right, okay. Now, obviously, the price has already gone a few pips in profit. Okay, but I would be entering somewhere around, if I just put this like this here, I would be entering somewhere around there. So where's my long position? Just there. I would put a stop. I mean, look at that. Let's go with a stop loss of 2.5 pips. 2.5 pip stop loss. Okay, I'll put a take profit of 2.5. But what I'll actually do is I'll wait till price goes to, so this will be a 1-to-1, okay? But, okay, now you see how price has gone to a 1-to-1 now? What I would do is I would close off on this particular occasion. I mean, that's 3 pips, just over 1-to-1. Is I'll move my stop loss up now, okay? So I'm going to move my stop loss up and see if I can get a 1-to-2, okay? So this is about managing it. Again, now you see, the main thing you want to look at is how confident I am in this. Now, I'm not sure what price is going to do, right? I'm not going to say price is going to hit TP. I'm not saying that's happening. But you see how I'm confident in I know what to do. I knew what trade to take because I marked up the highs and lows. I knew how to execute the trade. I knew how to manage the trade. Am I going to get a 1-to-2 out of it? That is, come on, get up there. Beautiful. Thank you very much. 1-to-2 hit, done. There you go there. I'm out of the trade. Now, I could sit there and be like, well, I'll go for more pips. I mean, you would have got maybe a 1-to-4 out of that one. But, you know, you can always look at stuff in hindsight. And this is, again, another flaw in trading, is everybody seems to be an expert out of the charts, right? Everyone's like, yeah, I've got this and that that's going to make me 20%. You know, this new thing's going to be amazing. And my answer is, okay, look at the balance of your trading account. That will tell you if you're right and wrong. Okay, it doesn't matter how many times, you know, I simulate, right? Yes, I can simulate and I can do 20% in this simulation. But when you do it live, as you'll know, it's a completely different story. Now look at this here, right? Let's just have a recap. How long is this time? 18 minutes. Have a look at what I've done here. I've took 2 trades that I didn't take that both won. And I've took a trade that did win and I've closed it off early. See? Now, is that right? Is that wrong? Did I do anything wrong here? No, I did exactly what I normally do day in, day out. Nothing changes, okay? I've got a setup at the top. Do I want to take this setup here? No, I don't want to take this setup. I'm not interested in this setup. Why? Because it's been in a uptrend for ages. You see here? Right? I should have held this setup here, but I didn't, okay? But that's just trading for you. You know, that is just trading for you. Every single day is going to be a different day on the charts. Some days you literally take trades and it's like taking candy from a baby. It's like, oh my God, these winners after winners after winners. And some days you just struggle. It's just part of the game. You can't do nothing about it. Right, okay, let's take one more trade because I've been going on for 20 minutes now. So let's take one more trade. Price is going sideways. So I'm just going to pause it here. Now, what I'm looking for is a break below here or a break up to the upside. Because at the minute, price is ranging like this. You see that? Okay, so one of these two options is going to happen. It's either going to break to the downside or break to the upside, and we'll either take a sell or buy. Okay, and which way are we doing? We're still going sideways. We're still going sideways. Okay. Ooh, we might get a buy in a minute. Come on. Okay. I'm not taking that buy. Now, a lot of people thinking, why would I not take that buy, Jamie? Okay, because of the fact that we have a double bottom pattern and it looks like we're stuck in a range. Okay, so I, again, will not take this trade. Okay, it is not a clear trend. The fact that it's been bouncing in between the EMA for quite a while should be a clear indication that this trade is not really with the trend. Now, this might be the start of an uptrend. This trade might win. Okay, is it a bad trade? Yeah, I wouldn't take it. Right, as you can see here, look, you probably would have lost the trade, but I wouldn't take it anyway. Okay, but you see, it's still going sideways. You see how it's bounced off here? It's still going sideways at the minute. Okay, so I'm waiting for the low to be broken, which looks like it's just been broken here. Here is my pullback. Oh, I didn't get a pullback. Okay, nice. So now we're perhaps going into an uptrend. Okay, so now we're going into an uptrend. Oh no, we're coming back down. We're going sideways again. Definitely chose the wrong currency pair to simulate. I might get a setup here. Come on, pull back. Pull back. Yes. Here we go here. No. Thought I was going to get a setup. So one more trade. Okay, one more trade. Is that a trade? No. Well, I say one more trade. I don't like ending my videos on a loss. So maybe one, maybe two. Depends if this one's a winner. Because if this is a winner, we'll end it. Oh, here we go here. Okay, I'm not taking that setup. Again, price is going sideways. The fact it's been bouncing in between the bands. Now we're broken the high. Okay, now we're broken the high. Why didn't I get a pullback there? Hang on here. Okay, I'm going to take this trade just there on the basis. Obviously, I didn't get the alerts indicator, didn't give me a setup. But this is why I also have the binary destroyer as well. Because I have a Mogwai signal and I have an alert. Now, if you're wondering what this alert is doing, it's basically giving me an alert when you get a triangle like this, okay? So if we just have a look at this setup here, hold on here. Yeah, you see? So you see here, we have an alert. Well, if I turn the alert off, you see how it's just a triangle? So whether you have the alerts or not, it's giving me an alert once a triangle has met the rules, if that makes sense. Now, this setup here does meet the rules because I've got higher high, MACD's oversold triangle. So I would actually take this, okay, because this meets the rules. Just the alert felt like it didn't want to give me a signal. Okay, so on this one, I will go for 3.5 pip take profit. Now, this trade has already gone for 4 pips. So I would have technically already won this trade. Okay, but just to be fair to say that I haven't, gone back and said, oh, this is what I would have set my stop loss. This is already won. I will go for a straight 7 pip take profit. Okay, which is funny enough. It's only there. Okay, so I'll go for a straight 1 to 2. Okay, that's what I'm going for. Hopefully I get a 1 to 2. Come on, don't stop me out. Okay, so I would probably close it all. No, beautiful. I was just seeing what was happening. If we were going to close below, that EMA, I would have obviously closed it off in a loss because we had that double top pattern. See that double top pattern? Just there. So when we break below that EMA, it's quite obvious we're going down. But as you can see, what do we have? 2 trades that I didn't take. Took 2 trades. Both of them went to 1 to 2. I'm happy with that. There you go there. Like I said, take my advice. Just sit there and just carry on trading, chart time. You'll get there. We've all gone through the same path and experience. And if you keep riding it, you'll get the pot of gold at the end. So my name is Jamie Palmer and thank you for watching.